Hello, in this video I am going to show you how to call methods from Dart to Objective-C code, but also how to pass parameters in. If you haven't watched the previous video, which I introduced the concept of calling methods, from your Objective-C code, I highly recommend checking that out because I'll be, using the code that we ended with in that video. So what we've got so far is when we click this button, it says hi from Objective-C, and that is a result that is returned from our Objective-C code. Obviously, you can go more complex than this. You could create classes, you could link it in with this file, you could use the built-in native libraries. That's totally up to you. I'm just showing you the connection. That's usually the hardest part, as long as you know what you're doing in the Objective-C side. But now, what I want to do is show you how to actually pass parameters in. That's actually pretty simple once you've got this part set up. What you want to do is here, create something called a var send map, and this is going to be equal to string dynamic and in here we're going to have a key value pair. So I'm going to say val1, and this is going to equal to the string 1. So this is the value, this is the key data, and this is the value. I'll put dynamic so we could put integers, for example. You can send whatever you want, and you can send as many as you want by just doing that. But I'm going to send 1 because that's all you really need to actually, show you the concept. And to send it, you just put comma, send map, and that's it. On the Dart side, we're actually done. Now, you want to go to Objective-C, and after we've checked that the right method has been called, inside of here, we want to say if, and we need to check for the value. So if it's equal to 1, I'm going to say is, that needs to be in here, is equal to string, and this is going to be call dot arguments, and it's going to be, I need to specify the argument itself, so val1. So what we're doing is checking if the parameter val1 is equal to the value 1, and if it is, we are going to say result yay from obj-c, and else we are going to say result is nay. If you want to check for different parameters, you just could do an else if it is on the same parameter, or different values I should say. If it's different values on the same parameter, if you want to check for different parameters, you could have another statement saying if, val2 or username or whatever it is equal to this. So we're done. So if we save this, go back, remember any changes we make to the iOS side, we need to rerun the application so that rebuilds the iOS project. Otherwise, hot reload and hot restart do not work. So that's just something to bear in mind. So we're just waiting for this to build everything and just sync it up to our simulator here. Okay, so it's almost done. There we go. So if I click it, you get yay from obj-c, which is this right here. But if I change this to anything else other than 1, so 2, remember hot reload and hot restart will work for changes made on the Dart side, and because we're not making any changes to the code in Objective-C, this is fine. So if I save this, and this is just going to hot reload, it's reloaded. If I say click me, it says nay, because we've passed in the value 2 for the parameter val1, and we are only checking for if val1 equals the value 1. If not, we are returning nay. And that's it. That's how you send parameters as well when you invoke a method from your Objective-C code. If you have any questions though, feel free to pop me a message, and as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.